Imagine a world where modern dating rules don't exist, where relationships follow traditions from centuries ago. Today, we're diving into the secretive and shocking truths about Amish relationships and their surprising sex lives. Stay tuned. You won't believe what's hidden behind their quiet way of life. The Amish are famous for their simple living, rejection of modern technology, and tightly knit communities. But what many people don't know is how their traditions and beliefs shape every aspect of their lives, including relationships, courtship, and sex. These practices, rooted in strict interpretations of the Bible, often surprise outsiders. Today, we'll uncover what happens behind the scenes in Amish communities, exploring their rules on gender roles, homosexuality, birth control, and even their unique bedroom rituals. Trust me, you're going to want to watch until the very end. Gender roles and restrictions. Life in Amish communities is deeply patriarchal. Women are expected to obey their husbands, wear modest clothing that covers most of their bodies, and adhere to strict societal norms. It's not just the women who face these rules, though. Men and teens also live under restrictions that can seem harsh to outsiders. For women, submission is not a choice but a cultural expectation. Their lives revolve around family and household responsibilities, with limited freedoms. Outsiders may see this as outdated, but in Amish society, it's considered an essential part of maintaining their faith and community values. Amish teens and Rumspringa. For Amish teens, a period called Rumspringa offers a glimpse into the modern world. This is a time when they can experience life outside the Amish way and decide if they want to return to their community. During this period, some teens break away from the strict rules, experimenting with modern conveniences and sometimes even relationships. However, most Amish teens ultimately choose to return to their faith, embracing the simplicity and structure of Amish life. While Rumspringa provides freedom, it's not without its limits. The rules on sexuality and behavior remain strict even during this period. Homosexuality in Amish communities. Homosexuality is a sensitive topic in Amish culture. It's viewed as a sin, and those who express such feelings may face judgment or counseling within the community. Openly identifying as gay is almost unheard of among the Amish, as the lifestyle and beliefs leave little room for such expressions. However, human nature is universal, and it's likely that there are Amish individuals who struggle with their sexuality. The close-knit, conservative environment makes it extremely difficult to explore or act on these feelings. Those who choose to leave the community often do so to live more authentically. Birth control and family size. Amish families are traditionally large, with many children seen as a blessing. However, there's been a slight shift in recent years. Some Amish couples, influenced by modern medical advice, have begun to use birth control methods, though this remains rare. Natural methods, like tracking fertility, are more commonly accepted. In some cases, older women may even undergo sterilization for health reasons. This marks a subtle but noticeable change in Amish society, moving from viewing family size as fate to something that can be planned. Sex education, or lack thereof. In Amish communities, formal sex education is almost unheard of. Children and teens grow up without structured lessons about their changing bodies or how reproduction works. Instead, their understanding often comes from informal sources. Conversations with friends, older siblings, or observing animals on the farm. There's no classroom instruction, no health curriculum, and no open discussions with parents. Because of this, many Amish individuals enter marriage with very limited knowledge about intimacy and what it entails. The community relies on the idea that couples will learn and grow together within the confines of marriage. This process is guided by their faith, family values, and the belief that marriage is a sacred bond, leaving little room for external influences or modern perspectives. Premarital sex and courtship. The Amish, like many religious communities, take a firm stand against premarital sex. It's a core part of their values, emphasizing purity before marriage. However, human nature is complex, and even in such a close-knit community, rules can sometimes be broken. When premarital relations occur and lead to pregnancy, it may result in what's referred to as out-of-season weddings. Weddings held outside the typical Amish wedding season. A fascinating part of Amish courtship is a tradition called bundling. This practice allows a courting couple to sleep in the same bed, but there's a catch. They remain fully clothed, and a physical barrier, like a board or blanket, often separates them. Bundling was intended to foster emotional intimacy while preserving chastity. Although the practice is less common today, it remains a unique example of how the Amish balance their cultural values with the natural process of forming romantic connections. By blending old traditions like bundling with their strong moral principles, the Amish demonstrate a distinct approach to relationships, even in a modern world. Inbreeding concerns explained. The Amish community is known for its close-knit structure and dedication to tradition, which means they tend to marry within their own group. Since they rarely accept outsiders into their community, their dating pool is naturally limited. As a result, it's not unusual for Amish people, especially in smaller settlements, to marry distant relatives like second cousins. While these marriages are allowed and often seen as acceptable within their beliefs, they have created some genetic concerns over time. Inbreeding, or the genetic overlap that happens when closely related individuals have children, can increase the risk of inherited health problems. In smaller Amish settlements, this risk is higher because there are fewer people to choose from when seeking a spouse. Over generations, this has led to a small but noticeable increase in certain genetic disorders and health issues within these communities. To address this, the Amish have developed a practical solution that still aligns with their values. Young adults are encouraged to travel to other Amish communities to meet potential spouses. By visiting different settlements, they can find partners who are not closely related to them. This practice not only helps reduce the risk of genetic problems, but also allows the community to maintain its cultural and religious traditions. Even though the Amish are deeply committed to preserving their way of life, they understand the importance of balancing tradition with the health and well-being of future generations. The Amish lifestyle is a fascinating blend of faith, tradition, and cultural uniqueness. Their approach to relationships, intimacy, and community rules may seem strange or even shocking to outsiders, but these practices are deeply rooted in their belief system and way of life. From the strict roles assigned to men and women to their controversial rituals like bundling, the Amish provide a glimpse into a world that operates far from modern society's norms. However, as times change, even the Amish aren't entirely immune to outside influences. With small shifts like the adoption of natural birth control methods or interactions during Rumspringa hinting at evolving perspectives, their lives remain a testament to how isolation and faith can shape human behavior in unique and sometimes perplexing ways. What do you think about these customs? Do they reflect admirable dedication to tradition? Or are they relics of a time that's hard to relate to today? Either way, the Amish way of life sparks curiosity and leaves us reflecting on how culture and faith can define our most private experiences. If you found this video intriguing, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more explorations into Amish life, hidden lifestyles and cultures, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.